Welcome to the 2012 Napa County Science Fair. We have Shauna Wagner here, who started this program. Shauna, could you just tell us a little bit about the history of this program?
This is the fourth year that we've had the Napa County Science Fair. I work with the Napa County Office of Education, and we were approached by several community members who wanted to start a science fair for elementary age kids. We're happy that this year we've been able to add sixth graders to the mix, and the event has grown. We began having it at the Napa County Office of Education, and starting last year, the Napa Valley Museum was kind enough to host it here. It's a wonderful day where kids get the opportunity to show off their science skills and also get some hands-on activities, some delicious food, and we're hoping the community will come out and join us.
Thank you so much, Shauna. We have a lot to do today. Let's get started.
You don't have to. You can wear it or not.
They're together.
She's here though, she's here too. Just like Calvin. Yeah. Missed the game coming to say. That's cool. It counts up. Well, so I can stack up.
And I actually have Margie Moeller here today. And Margie, I was wondering, could you tell me why you're here today?
I'm here today because I think it's very important that the students in the Napa Valley school system really get inspired about science, and this is how it all begins at a local science fair.
So I know that you and I spoke earlier about the scientific method. What exactly does that mean?
Well, the scientific method, which is what the projects are all about, is learning how to ask a question, like a hypothesis is what we call it in the scientific field, and then collecting data so you can then draw conclusions about whether your hypothesis was correct or incorrect. And this gives the students the fundamentals about how to go about approaching science.
It sounds really exciting. We have a lot of great projects today. Let's go look at them, shall we?
Sounds like fun, thanks.
Hey, we have Grayson here from Vintage High School. Grayson, what are you doing here today and what's going on? And why is it that Vintage High School is out here today?
I'm part of the environmental chemistry class by Miss Jackson, and today we're demonstrating the motion of mechanical energy, where if you turn this crank, it brings magnets around a copper wire and generates energy, making this light go off. And it's just a way of alternative energy rather than the burning of fossil fuels.
So we have Fade here from Napa Valley Language Academy. Fade, could you tell us what's going on with your project?
My project is acid rain, and what acid rain is when chemicals from like smoke factories and all of that will go up into the air and into the clouds, and then it'll start to rain out acid rain. And when that happens, it can really kill trees, plants, and that kind of thing. And so I kind of simulated that by having the chemicals in vinegar and baking soda and spraying those on the plants. And so then I was also trying to figure out what would kill a plant, either tap water, vinegar, or baking soda. Now, I thought vinegar would kill the plant. Now, it did, but baking soda killed it faster. Then after that, vinegar killed it. And water's still growing, so that was kind of what my project was.
Can you tell me your name, please?
I'm Jeremy.
Fantastic. Jeremy, tell me, what's going on with your experiment? Here you go.
My project was vermicomposting. That means sort of worm and composting. And my question is, what foods do worms eat the most of in 2 weeks? The things that they ate were banana peels, toilet paper roll, and eggshells. And they put 0.7 of each of those in a box. And then I thought that the eggshells would be eaten the most, but in the end, the banana peels were eaten the most. And the toilet paper got heavier because they got soggy from the water.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. This is fascinating. I was wondering if you could introduce yourself and tell us why you're here today.
Okay. My name is Alex Rydell. I work for Sapient Technologies, and I'm one of the judges here at the Napa County Science Fair. And my company is also one of the sponsors for the prizes this year, just like last year. And looking forward to some really cool projects from the kids.
Well, you leave the cap on one of them. Are these magnetic? Put a hole in the cap. You know what? It does have iron in it.
Man, don't be, you want to squeeze? Come here. Come here and squeeze.
So we have Grace here from Canyon Oaks Elementary School. Grace, can you share with us what's going on with your science fair project?
My problem is how will I get plant seeds to germinate in the shortest period of time? My hypothesis is seeds will sprout faster if it is started indoors in a loose soil that is damp. My procedure is I planted seeds 1/2 in peat pots and 1/2 in soil pots as shown on my graph. And I checked it in the morning, afternoon, and evening to make sure medium was damp, and I sprayed it as necessary. I noted everything in my journal to show temperature and germination. My materials were sunflower seeds, cilantro seeds, peat pots, garden soil pots, popsicle stick markers, spray bottle with tap water, plastic dome top, and a computer axis for the temperatures. My conclusion was the fastest seeds to germinate were those under the dome inside and in the peat pots. The slowest sprouting were outside in garden soil. Several of my plants didn't even sprout. It seems that loose soil and warm, damp air helps seeds germinate faster.
So we have Juliana here from the Napa Valley Language Academy. Juliana, can you tell me what's going on in your science fair project?
So my question is, which plant will grow the best? A, plant in soil, B, plant in sand, and C, plant in compost. My hypothesis is that the plant will grow the best in the compost. Materials, seeds, dirt, compost, and sand. Procedure, plant six seeds in each kind of soil. Water them every other day. Every 4 days, record the growth. After 30 days, see which soil grew the best. The results are that the plant that grew the best was the plant in the compost. Conclusion, I learned that compost can grow plants better than sand or dirt. It works better because compost is rich in nutrients, so the plant can absorb the minerals and help it grow. And here are the results. In 28 days, the dirt plant grew 3/4 of it, and the sand 1 inch, and the compost in 2 inches.
So we have Gianna here from Browns Valley Elementary School. Gianna, what's going on with your science fair project?
Well, I wanted to see if a dog's mouth was cleaner than a human's mouth. So because like they eat poop and they drink out of toilets, so you would think that they have a pretty gross mouth. But I took the plates, and it seemed that their mouths were actually cleaner than ours. So I took the plates and I swabbed them, and it was a 7-day period, and I went over them and I started counting the colonies every day, and so that was really fun. I did 4 trials and 3 auger plates each. And I did my mouth without any dental care. I did my dog's mouth without any dental care, and I did my mouth with dental care, and I did my dog's mouth with dental care. It was a 7-day period, as I said, and I counted every day. And it seemed that my mouth was dirtier than my dog's mouth. But when I had brushed my teeth, it cut the germs more than in half, and the dog's dental care hardly helped at all. So that was interesting to see. Yeah, I was really excited doing this project, and I liked all the pictures, so yeah.
We have Dr. Barbara Nemko here to the 2012 Napa County Science Fair. Dr. Nemko, could you tell us about today's event?
Well, this is, I believe, the third year, possibly the fourth, that we're doing a countywide science fair. It started when someone from the community asked us why there isn't more science in the schools. And so Shauna took on the job of creating a science fair that would involve all the schools that wanted to participate. Every year it gets bigger and better. And it is so exciting to see young people talk about their hypotheses, their experiments, their conclusions, and they're doing such interesting things. I've just loved listening to them explain what their project is about.
We have Sarah here from Browns Valley Elementary School. Sarah, can you tell us what's going on with your science fair project?
My science fair project is about what color hummingbirds are attracted to. I was always been curious because before this project I had a red hummingbird feeder, and I was curious if they might have been attracted to yellow or blue. So for my science fair project, I put up a red, yellow, and blue hummingbird feeder with a dyed water to the color that I painted it, and I did it to see which one was most preferred by hummingbirds. I took it down every week to measure how much was drank. At the end, red was the most, my hypothesis was that the red was going to be the most popular, and it turned out to be true. I think that red was the most popular because it's brighter, and in stores you usually see red on them, or they are all red.
So we have two interesting students right here who are here at the 2012 Science Fair. Could you please tell me what your name is and what you're doing here?
Mi nombre es Dante y venimos de intercambio aquí y venimos a acompañar nuestros dueños que nos estamos quedando en sus casas.
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
My name is Jonathan, and I go here to exchange student. I am the exchange student, and I go to change some things and interesting things.
Muchas gracias. I'm so glad you came today. Let's go have some fun, shall we? Okay.
Hi, I'm Brendan Giese from Northwood Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Ben Vicky from Northwood Elementary School.
And I'm Calvin Bird from Northwood Elementary School.
And our project is the Mentos and Soda project. Our hypothesis was that if we add more carbon dioxide into the water and the soda, it would make the blast go higher when we put the Mentos in. And so we put water in the bottle, put amount of pumps of carbonation into the bottle, and we put the soda in.
This is what our actual project was, like graphing the data. We have an average because we tested each number of pumps twice. So when we had 0 pumps of carbonation, so there's no carbonation, just water, it didn't go anywhere both times we tested it. Then we did 3 pumps and we got an average of 19 inches. And then we did it again, 5 pumps, and we got 23.50 inches. And when we did 7 pumps, it 32 inches. And 10 pumps, it went 37 inches. So we determined that the more pumps of carbonation you had, the higher it went, because it proved it. And then if you add too much syrup, which is what gives it the soda-y taste, it will not go as high because it makes too much weight on it, because it goes down.
And we were correct with our hypothesis because the more we added, the higher the explosion went. And one time we tried doing 20 pumps, and it didn't go very high. It went just the same as 10 pumps. And we think that because there's like a certain carbonation level that it can go to, and it can't go over that.
Hey, I have Kayla here from El Centro Elementary School. Kayla, could you tell me what's going on with your project?
Yeah, I got 4 different types of tea bags, the green tea, the mango black tea, the peppermint, and the jasmine. And I was going to see which one would fly the highest. And what you do is you get the tea bag and you unwrap it to get a rectangular shape. And you would place it on top of tinfoil and light the top of it. And once it reaches the tinfoil, it shoots up. And it's a really good experiment because, my hypothesis, number 2 and 4 did not work because they were only one layer of a tea bag and it was supposed to be 2, so it would have a rectangular shape. And number one, the tea bag, the green tea won. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we have Cole here from Northwood Elementary School. Cole, could you tell me what's going on with your project today?
My hypothesis for the certain science experiment is when the electricity goes from the battery to, in this case, the light bulb, will the voltage change? Because it could be touching certain other metals that attract electricity. My conclusion is that the longer the wire, the more the voltage will decrease over the course. And also I learned that at the beginning, when you have the voltage meter measuring the battery won't produce its full amount of voltage.
We have Dr. Patrick Sweeney here at the 2012 Napa County Science Fair. Thank you so much for coming, Dr. Sweeney.
Thank you so much. What a pleasure it is to be here. Me da un placer estar aquí con todos ustedes. It's great to see the young scientists at this early age getting inspired to try new things, to experiment, to find out if their hypotheses worked or didn't work, and all the exciting experiments that we see here at all ages, all the way from elementary school to middle school to high school. And I want to thank Pat Alexander, the museum, and the County Office of Education, and all those responsible for making this happen. Again, come out and see it, great experiments, and have a great day. Que tenga muy buen día.
We have 2 students here from Northwood Elementary School. So can you tell us what's going on with your project?
We decided to do the effects of fluoride on teeth. And we used 4 teeth, and for the first one, we painted it with fluoride varnish. For the second one, we put an Act mouthwash. For the fourth one, we brushed the tooth with Crest toothpaste. And for the fourth one, we didn't do anything too. And after we were done with that, we put it in grape juice for 11 hours. And then we took it out and retreated it with the product. And we repeated this process 3 times. Our hypothesis was that the more fluoride that is in the product, the stronger the tooth is. And we proved our hypothesis right.
We have Anna East here from Alta Heights Elementary School. Could you tell us a little bit about your project, please?
Yes, of course. Well, I did something about onions, and I wanted to know what type of onion makes people cry the most. And in fact, it is a little tiny small Spanish onion, and it looks like a red onion, but in fact it is a Spanish onion. And once propenyl sulfonic acid makes people cry, that's in the onions, and when you cut onions in half or in tiny little pieces, the chemicals evaporate, and then that makes you start to cry and it makes your eyes burn. And so what I did here is I assumed it was the brown onion because my mother cooks a lot with onions and I see her crying, so I assumed it was the brown onion. And then I figured out that In fact, all of them are in relation because they both, all of them have something in common that has to do with sweet and spicy. And I believe that there's a difference in all of them because there's a difference between where the farmers grew them and how they had grown them. So I assumed that, and I would have to do a totally new project for that, which I would like to do because that would be a very fun project to figure out how to do that. And so, in fact, if you want something that won't make you cry as much, don't use the Spanish onion.
So we have James here from Browns Valley Elementary School. James, can you tell me what's going on with your science fair project?
So my science fair project was about, because we wanted to know what was the best pH level to grow grass in. So, because we have some patches in our yard where we don't have that much grass. Yeah, so my conclusion was that if you wanted to grow grass in, the best pH levels would have to be from 7 to 8.
Really glad. Did you have a good time today? Yeah! Was it fun doing your project? Yeah! So I am going to introduce Dr. Barbara Nemka, who's the Napa County Superintendent of Schools, and Dr. Patrick Sweeney, who is the Superintendent for Napa Valley Unified School District.
Thank you. I would just like to say thank you to all the teachers and parents who encouraged the children to do this, to the boys and girls who participated. You are the heroes because the people who explore science are the people who cure diseases, the people who figure out how to make our lives better, the people who build bridges and discover how to make air cooler with air conditioning, and all the different projects that you're doing, how to grow things. You will make our lives better, so keep doing what you're doing. And come back next year, 5th graders, when you're in the 6th grade, and you can even redo your project because this was not the end, this was the beginning. Some of your hypotheses were wrong. That's great. You learned something. Let's see what else we can learn, because we just keep on learning. So thank you, and congratulations to everyone.
Echo what Dr. Nemko just said. Congratulations to everyone. In our school district, we have two main goals. One is to make sure that we have career and college opportunities for everybody, and the second is we want to teach 21st century skills. And this science experiments is part of our 21st century skills because for us, there's 4 C's: communication, collaboration, critical thinking, and creativity. And what we saw today was a lot of creativity, a lot of critical thinking, and this is a form of communication by showing us how it looks. So you've hit 3 of the C's, and if you work together with somebody, you got collaboration in there too. So I want to thank all of you, and at this age, sometimes this sparks something exciting in us, and we decide that as a career that might be something we want to do, or we see somebody else and say, oh, that'd be a cool experiment. So thank you for working on this. We know it was extra time, and we want to appreciate all the parents for helping them and supporting them and being here today. And I know there's several teachers. If you're a teacher, can you raise your hand? Yay! All right, let's go.
Second place, and the most unique idea, Lily Zamora and Deborah Reyes, the gender effect on green.
That the prizes were generously donated by Sapient Technologies, who also serve as our judges today. And second and first place are getting Kindle readers, and grand prize will be a Kindle Fire. So let's thank Sapient Yes, they're right there. They're on
First prize, we have 3 projects that won first prize. First one, Sarah Carlton. Hey, little birdie, what's your favorite color? Our next first prize winner, Morgan Warnock. And our final first prize winner, Owen Zudina. Dog versus human, who has the cleanest mouth? Gianna Martin.
Yes, I know. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
Yes, let's thank Mrs. Wagner for all her work today.
And thanks to Sapien again for these spectacular prizes.